Yep.
Okay. And what is going on, guys? Team Strong Center, Steven here, and today we're doing another podcast.
Yes, finally. God.
We're back.
We're back.
Team 7 is back.
Team 7
I didn't die of alcohol poisoning this time. Thank God.
You might have. We don't know.
I survived.
You survived. As you can tell,
Survived.
Damien is here. Tonto Shisto.
Shit, guys. Long time no see. Just here
And-
drinking beer.
The man himself. It's me, Steven. So, yeah. I'm just kidding. We also got Adam here. It's been a while, Adam. Hello. Adam's eating my butt because he knows Sagiri is best girl in fucking Among Us.
Fuck no.
Woo!
What bullshit is this you're saying?
Sagiri is trash. But if anything, from the last time we did a podcast, you finally started watching Eromanga Sensei. You were shown the light.
It's all about the mom, dude. It's all about haha.
I don't really care.
But you do.
Not really.
It has opened your eyes.
I don't know if it has.
Did you watch it all the way
Maybe. No, not really.
to the last episode?
Yes, I did watch
Because-
it all the way, dude.
The last episode was like, what the fuck?
I don't know how to explain it, to be honest. Like, I liked it, but then I didn't.
Poor
Yeah,
cat.
because you loved it.
Love.
Sorry, I got thrown off track. I was trying to like get this shit zoomed in and everything.
If
but
you
we'll
love
see
it
what
so much, why don't you just marry it?
I won't, because that's you. Like, you legit love the anime. Okay.
No, I just absolutely love Elf.
I didn't love Elf. I thought she was annoying, like super annoying during that whole anime.
But best girl.
Dude.
No, she's not best girl.
She's best girl.
No, Muramasa Sensei.
It's all about haha Sakari, man.
No.
Sakadiri. Yes! It's all about the mom, dude.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
you.
Oh, dude, she was in the anime for
You're
like
just
10
into
seconds.
MILFs.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like, she was in the anime for like 10 seconds, Damien. I don't know how he got that much like character out of her for 10 seconds.
No, it's not the character he's looking at.
Yeah, it's not.
At least he admits it.
It's
Honest,
them dank drawings she does, man.
I don't know, dude. I just think Muramasa Sensei was like the best girl for me on the anime. I mean, I like Sagiri in personally, you know, she's pretty cool. You didn't like her because she was like no character development for you, right? That was your deal with her.
Yeah, like honestly, I would have liked her if she developed a little bit, but she pretty much stayed the same throughout the entire show. So it's like even Elf, whose character archetype is like not meant to change, even she changes a bit.
Yeah.
What about the shopkeeper? What's her name?
She's only in there for a minute too.
Jaskago, whatever her name is.
I like her. I mean, I don't mind her. Of course.
I mean, I think she was in the show for like 15 minutes.
Was this like a rom-com? Would you say? I think it was. Everyone started.
I would
looking-
say it's a parody more than anything.
Parody of what though?
I think just
Okay.
making fun of the whole, what do you call it, the harem genre.
Ah, okay.
Nah.
Okay, so like
That and the writers just trying to top his trash previous work, Orimo, which he was very successful with.
Oh, what's it called? What was it called?
My cute little fuck buddy can't be this cute.
What? Was that really what
Oh,
it
I
was
can't
called?
believe my sister's this cute or something.
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's really buddy.
I was so confused.
But aren't those? They're blood related, aren't they? And the other one?
Yes.
Yep, that's right.
But hey, how could he make it? How could he make his next work even better? We're gonna have them not be blood related this time, so it's not completely creepy.
And I'm gonna secretly.
And that's where
do the
Adam
sneaky,
fell into the
sneaky.
trap. Adam
Add
was
my
like,
other.
not blood related. I'm here.
Did I mention they're not blood related? Because that's pretty important.
Yeah, you said that like 7 times. Not blood related.
And then that guy sneakily put his other characters from his last one in there.
I thought that was pretty cool though. Like before I knew they were from the same creator, I was like, wait a minute, is this just a ripoff? That's like, oh, it's the same person. That's neat.
Like, oh hey, it's not.
It kind of was.
I don't know. My final stance is Uramanga Sensei is all right. Out of like 10, I give it like a 6.
I gave it a perfect 10.
What I did give it perfect 10 out of 10 was Your Lie in April.
I told you would love it.
Okay.
I was
good.
not the first one to recommend it to you, but I kept pushing you to.
It was all right. I'm not gonna lie.
It was alright, but I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it was all right.
It.
I mean, hey man, really good storyline. Didn't like the ending. Kind of made me mad.
What? The ending was perfect.
No,
because you knew it was gonna happen.
Of course, I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't really want the letter to be like that. I think the letter ruined it, and so like Tsubaki's like my girl in that fucking anime.
Just tear up a bit, huh?
You know, the problem.
I didn't tear up. Did you tear up? Though, like I teared up maybe like in the middle parts, like when they were about to start doing the first concert together when they're like violin and piano. I was getting kind of sad on those parts. The ending though, it wasn't really that bad.
I mean, we should probably say no spoilers because we're totally gonna spoil the shit out of this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to like say anything. I'm just referencing shit like.
Just recommended. Watch it. It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, we do recommend it. I mean, you gotta watch it. It's like 22 episodes.
Yeah, I think so. About 22.
Netflix and Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll both has the dubbed and sub, so does Netflix. So if you do get a chance of watching it, you know, if you're into that kind of anime, it's like kind of like a love story / you know, cry your eyes out, you know, here and there. It's really good. Some comedy in there. I think that
comedy.
They had some good laughs.
Kaori was like all of the comedy.
Yeah. Speaking of comedies, boys.
Oh boy.
Who was no, Miss Sato, dude. That girl was fine. The pianist.
Oh yeah, you know what? She was pretty great.
Just, oof. Hey.
I don't know. Kaori is just like on a whole other level of like greatness in terms of just character.
Yeah, she was a good character. I have no like.
I will say though, I am kind of more along the line of thinking with you with the ending. Now it makes sense. I think we can both agree, like it makes sense. But if they were gonna go that route, I wish they would have done it a lot earlier. Well, not right away, but like earlier, like around in the middle episodes, because we all knew it. You knew it. Anyone who fucking watched it from the first episode knew it. So why wait until the very end?
You know,
so that's the one thing I don't get. I would have liked a little bit more into it.
See, that's why I don't like Kaori, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have no problems with her in the aspects of like, you know, character development, storyline, like importance to the show. But it just kind of irked me at the end what she does with the letter and stuff. It, you know, it bumped her down. Like, you know, if that was gonna happen, like Adam said, it should have happened a lot earlier. So we should have kind of got like prepared for it instead of getting
because we all knew it was gonna happen. So why wait that long? Like that's my only problem. It's like the Toradora effect, which you haven't seen Toradora, so you'll probably get it. But there's a character like Damien, you've obviously seen it, right?
Yes.
So Kaori is like, without saying like anything other than the name, is basically Minori when you really think about it. And Steven, when you watch it, you'll get it, but she's basically Minori, and you'll understand almost right away.
The real question is, have you started watching Gamers?
Yes.
No, I just haven't been able to get to it. I keep trying.
I have to, man. I've already watched like 2 of your recommendations, and you haven't even watched one
Okay,
yet.
you know what? Yeah, I will watch it by the next podcast.
Okay.
So tomorrow,
who's your favorite character?
Let's wait till Adam watches it, because I don't want to talk about any characters, because then like you'll spoil it for him.
Well, descriptions then.
I just think on Gamers, the characters are the most important thing in the show.
Dude,
their personalities. Like you have if you like talk about a character, you ruin like.
It's so good and cringy at the same time.
It's cringy. It's super fucking funny.
But we can relate to it.
It's a disastrous rom-com fail. That's all I gotta say, dude. But in the most
And the
like
faces, the facial expressions are beautiful.
in the most beautiful form of like a fucked up life. It's like the best.
Jeez.
Oh, have you started watching Aho Girl, Adam?
He recommended it.
I'm
to
the
me.
one who recommended it to Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steven. See,
Oh, that makes it 3 recommendations I've been watching.
I'm drunk. Fuck it.
God.
You know, I will say though, the last couple episodes have fallen off for me a bit.
Aho
Last
Girl.
episode
Yeah, like-
especially.
Like, I still like it. I still think it's funny, but the first like 3-4 episodes are great, and then it slowly falls downhill because they're using the same joke formula.
Oh
These-
yeah.
I think I know who Steven's favorite character is.
I think we all know who Steven's favorite character is.
Who's it?
You take a first guess, Adam.
I'll take the guesses.
Uh,
All of
And
them.
I mean, you can go ahead. I will let you do the honors.
Who is my favorite character?
Is it? It's probably Yoshiko. I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I knew it.
See, I was gonna go for that's the obvious choice for his best girl, but for his favorite character, I was gonna say it was Akun.
Akun?
Yes.
Yes, he
That's
is
my
my favorite character. But Yoshiko is my fucking rock.
Yoshiko. Dude, come on.
What's so wrong about her? Or did I botch that name?
Okay.
No, I didn't.
What? Fuki or what's her name? Fuki. Yeah.
Adams is the
I'm-
class president, that's for sure. What
Yeah,
was
the-
it?
The
Who
disciplinary,
president?
the disciplinary committee president.
Oh, there you
whatever.
That's Adam's
She's
favorite.
great. She is great.
Or the Akun disciplinary
Is she though?
president.
She's like
She's
a super
great
creep.
for. She's
Dude,
great for the
she's-
show because she's the foil for
stalker.
all of
She's a
Yoshiko.
stalker. Straight up stalker.
I mean, Yoshiko is too.
Yeah, Yoshiko takes
But-
it to
but-
another level though. Like
But her,
Maybe-
Akun.
Yoshiko sexually harasses
Akun.
him so much.
But
Yoshiko's
they were
fucking-
childhood friends though, so that you kind of got.
Are they?
I mean,
Yeah, I think you said that in the episode.
well, I mean, he takes care of her, but I don't think he really considered her a friend, more as like a problem.
I feel
I mean-
sorry for the mom.
The
They
mom,
had to deal with, they had to deal with the idiot.
she gets
Fuck.
so upset when fucking Akun's with another chick. That's like makes it gold though.
She's like,
Like she's
What's your-
willing to cockblock for her daughter's sake of having a good fucking life. That's a true mom.
I mean,
You know, I feel
it's
sad.
good.
I feel
It's
sorry.
good, but it's kind of like the disastrous laugh of Psyche K. It's just been falling off.
Or what's his name? Or what's her name? Akun's little sister. Goddamn, I feel so sorry. So I'm like, damn it.
You don't need a degree to have a happy life.
I was like, oh shit.
She just gets even more butthurt. Her brother just thinks she's a total dumbass.
And then what's her name? The angel of the series. What's her name?
The blonde.
The blonde. She's all right.
She's
I like
Okay,
her.
whatever.
yeah, she's like not great, but she's. I mean,
She's-
if she wasn't
she's
there,
a-
the show wouldn't quite work.
She's the one that like brings people up. I guess she's the angel in everybody's life.
Yeah.
I guess.
So,
No, but it's all about the fucking dog, though, dude.
Oh my
fucking
god,
dog.
no. Dog!
George or Dog, whatever his name is. It's one of those two. But George, he's awesome.
let me see.
I don't know, but you know, show is really, really good this season.
Which one?
Suderi Children.
I've never seen it.
Oh shit!
Don't
Okay,
wanna see
we
it.
both of us
Yes, you
recommend
do.
it. Both of us recommend it.
I'm not
Steven.
gonna
It's
watch it, dude.
It's so good. If you like gamers, just from the description you gave me, you'll love Suderi Children.
It's
Okay.
good. It's
Okay.
kind of like the same thing.
And Minagawa Yuki is best girl. It's not even a competition.
Fuck your best girls. All right. There's only.
Okay, Yuki
Actually-
was pretty good.
Actually, let's talk about best girls because I know
Wait, of this season?
Adam's moved up. He's moved up some girls. I know there's a new number 2 for sure. For Adam.
Yeah.
Tell me, Adam. Tell us.
We took that spot.
Yeah, I mean, Shina Mashiro is definitely a solid number 2.
Just hate
She
it.
is she is absolutely perfect in so many ways.
Tsubaki.
She
You're talking
came
about
close. She really came close to tying for Holo, but then I
Wait.
rewatched Spice and Wolf, and
What'd you knock down?
I knocked down Rem.
Okay.
Dude, Rem
Yes.
should be in the fucking pit of a fucking
Dude,
ass.
you should just bump up Erza, take her own spot. Fuck it.
No, because there's at least 2 other people in Fairy Tail I like more than Urza.
Put Mary Jane up there. Fuck it.
I mean, Mira Jane is up there. She's number 5.
Hold on, we
Bump
got
her to 3, man.
we
Bump
got
her to 3.
we got a special guest right now.
Oh, who's this?
It's Shalako.
Shalako, show yourself.
Huh?
Okay.
We're recording right now, man.
In the middle of recording. Well, he's not. He's okay. So Shalako's the Psy of Team 7. Sorry.
He's the.
Yeah, he's the Psy.
That's okay with me.
I would put you as
I mean,
Kakashi, but you're like 6
He does
years
get
younger than us.
Ino in the end, so I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, at least you get a banging girl.
While Damien and,
No!
and Steven end
Damn
up
you,
with each
Steven!
other.
Wait.
Oh god.
Why? Steven! You fucked us over. How dare you?
God damn it.
What
Let's not talk about Naruto ships now. Let's just leave that in the past.
We're talking the new season.
The new Baruto? Fire. I'm not even gonna lie.
Boruto's great.
But they did it pretty well.
You were exactly right, Adam. They needed like an arc to bring you in. You know how like the Zabuza and Haku arc is working. Like now it's the Shin.
Yeah,
It's the
that was
Shin
like
Uchiha.
the one thing it was lacking because like although I think they're right around the same pace now that I think about it, or no, maybe I think Naruto's a little bit ahead, but I think by like episode 10 or 15 in Naruto, they were already on the Zabuza arc. So that's the arc that gets everyone reeled in. And that's where I think where they're at right now with the Sarada act. Well, I mean,
Well, it's a big
the
thing.
class president one was really good.
Good job,
You
man.
thought it was really good. I thought it was shitty. I was waiting for it to like end.
I mean, it's not
I
shitty.
thought she
That was Adam's best girl though, so that's why he's like super into the arc.
She is best girl.
She is not, dude. Sadara is best girl.
Okay, out of the news characters, who's your favorite?
What do you mean?
Like, are we counting the
Just the new one.
Boruto and Sarada? Because like that's gonna be like everyone's wheelhouse right there.
Dude, that's everybody's shit.
That's the ship. I don't know what y'all like are trying to like get out of.
No,
It's
it
the
ain't gonna
ship.
happen.
It's the ship. I mean, like watch
It's-
Boruto the movie.
It's already been decided. That
How
student
about that
council
Hibari
president.
Huka guy?
No, it's
Fine.
been decided in the Boruto movie
Happy.
who's shipping for sure. And
Nope.
it's Sadara and Boruto. I'm
Nope.
sorry to break it to you, bro.
100% all the way.
Oh, sorry,
Just
not
because
happening.
of that, Naruto and Sasuke gay love wasn't happening. They're doing this instead.
Oh, we
I
were
mean,
talking about that.
Are we
like,
trying to act like that was never a thing? We all know they had a thing for each other.
Yeah, I mean, they were each other's first kiss, so
Stop
yeah.
talking, Adam.
And
'cause
second.
The two people who are Naruto and Sasuke on the fucking Photoshop is me and you.
And
Jesus! He's confirming our secret.
I knew it. You guys are butt buddies.
Are we?
Just who's the pitcher and who's the receiver?
Adam's
All that matters.
Adam's the
I'm
Kawhi.
I'm definitely the pitcher.
You're definitely the catcher.
Oh, there's a little spice in this relationship.
They
boys
don't
and
call
girls.
me the Nine Tails for nothing.
Jesus, they don't call me the fucking savior of the Uchiha for nothing.
Damn.
But no, but honestly, like with new characters, I think it's way too early to tell. For the most part, I mean, I don't want to like count.
Because you know they're going to introduce new characters over time.
Let's just get real. Like the main brass is gonna get stronger. Let's just, you know, almost every original Naruto member's kid's gonna be fucking strong as hell. And then after that, we'll see like who's gonna be strong out of the rest of the bunch. Whoever just like gets into the anime. I think Metal Lee will be like one of the strongest.
Because I think the problem right now is like it's kind of like the previous Naruto series. Like I don't think we're gonna get any indication outside of the main 3-4 characters of like who's going to be really strong, who's going to have the funny personality. I don't think we're going to have that for another 2 to 3 arcs. I think we're a ways away. So
Yeah.
I think
And
I
you know
think
they're gonna introduce
come-
new characters.
yeah, so I think
Probably.
like 2-3 arcs away from really being able to have that discussion.
No.
But I mean, if I had to pick one right now, it's Enogen. For me.
Enogen? I think it's
Yeah.
what's his name? Orochimaru's kid.
Mitsuki.
Mitsuki.
Mitsuki. I like Mitsuki. I think he turns evil. Just because he's
I
part of
wouldn't surprise
Orochimaru.
me either.
But there's like rumors thing around he's part of the Kaguya clan, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe Orochimaru did some grimy shit as usual.
Probably. But I mean, I don't know.
He's probably Orochimaru, just out of nowhere, just in the
And,
separate soul.
and Shalako hasn't seen the show yet, so
Oh.
unfortunately.
I don't care. I really don't care.
Do you, dude? Do you?
Not for
All right,
Naruto.
well, so I know Shalako's watching this one. Shalako, what do you think of Love and Lies?
Let's not discuss that one. I really don't feel like discussing
Whoa,
that one.
why? Whoa.
Hey.
Rub Jeans the wrong way.
I thought we were discussing other stuff.
No, we're talking about anime, dude, for this podcast. Well, I guess, are we? What?
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much went there like right away.
But I need to talk about something though before we start getting to super and anime. It's been irking me
All
since
right.
I've watched it.
All right, Steven, let's see what's irking you.
The fucking Death Note, bro. It's been
Get the no,
dude.
Should
Shut
we
up.
have?
no.
We're talking about this. This is
Right.
Can we just pretend like it never happened?
look okay.
Okay. No, like
Okay, so it's not as bad as Dragon Ball Evolution. Let's just that's the mark.
But Dragon Ball in itself is garbage to begin with.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
It's bad.
it is.
I'm not
but
gonna
it's
say
it's
anything.
nostalgic. That's the only reason I watch it. But getting into that, it's like
It's like Bleach, but Bleach actually had characters.
okay, don't trash on my Bleach, bro. Bleach is special to me.
No, I mean, I'm just saying Bleach is there. It's basically the same show, except Bleach actually has decent characters.
Yeah, that's
But the show premise is basically the same thing. New enemy gets stronger. Kill that enemy. New enemy gets stronger.
Krillin dies 15 times.
Goku's the worst dad ever.
Yeah, Vegeta's
And-
trying to be a dad, but Goku fucking makes him leave all the time to go do cool shit.
And Piccolo's the all-time dad of the year. / mom.
Gohan's like
Yeah.
Gohan's like the smartest dude on the fucking planet, and also the strongest.
But anyway, getting back to Death Note,
Getting back to Death
unfortunately.
Note. I don't know, dude. Okay, so it's really loosely based. Like, when I mean loosely based, I mean like the only thing that is like accreditable to the old like manga and anime is like Ryuk, L, and Light, and I guess the dad.
You know, I didn't like L's character in this one.
I didn't mind him. His characteristics were pretty much the same.
I mean, they were, but
he didn't
it's-
walk without shoes. That was the thing, because like L used to walk fucking barefoot, if I'm not mistaken.
I know. As much as I didn't really care for L's character, I hated Light's
Yeah,
cast.
it was like a really weird one. He was kind of like emo-ish.
It didn't make any sense. Instead of going with the extremely smart high school student, they made him like, what was it, a bully victim, right? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Bully victim, and like he cheats for people. He did other people's homework and he got paid for it. So
Yes. I don't know. It's a big flop. It's not the worst adaptation, but it's bad.
honestly, it could be a good movie if there wasn't like an actual like best-selling fucking anime and like manga title.
Yeah, I
behind it.
think that's the trick to it. It's like you'll like it if
Wow.
you've never seen the anime.
Yeah, if you've never seen the
It's
anime or anything, or don't even know the premise of the anime, you're gonna like this movie. Don't get me wrong; it's like a pretty good, like, I guess you can call it like a fucking teen movie. It's like one of those teen movies you'd watch like at 13, and you think it's fucking cool as fuck. Like, come on, we've all seen one of those movies like at 13 or 14, and then when we watch it
It was-
later on, it's like, what the fuck were we thinking? It's like one of those.
Gold.
But my point on this is like I think it could be better if they did it into parts and they followed the story.
I think that was what everyone was thinking they would do, and then, like, what, a month before it got released? Oh yeah, this is gonna be one movie.
And the ending though, the ending was so bad. Like nothing happened. Like nothing was solved. Let's just say it like in the most polite way. Nothing was solved at the end of the movie. And, like
Which makes you
neither L died. Spoiler, my bad. I don't give a fuck. This is just gonna have to go. Like L didn't die, so like there was no true winner in the movie.
Yeah, this I don't know. It's a disappointment.
But do you think like in general, you think like maybe later on in years that we'll actually get like an actual decent adaptation of a famous anime?
The only way I see that happening is if it's a short slice of life one.
No,
I
not even
don't
those,
think-
to be honest with you.
I don't.
In my
think-
opinion, not even those.
I think it has to be very, very specific. Like you could make a good live adaptation of Flying Witch for those who have seen it. That wouldn't be hard to do. But I think for shonen and pretty much any fighting anime, it's completely, utterly out of the question.
That's what I was about to say. Is like I think it's hard for a shonen to become like an actual like live action adaptation, because then you miss a lot of small parts, and Death Note definitely missed like 95% of the whole story.
Yeah, it's like with the whole Naruto live adaptation that's coming out. How in the hell are you gonna make that work?
Oh, damn it.
To be honest with you, you can't do that with Naruto.
No, the animation
No, I
on
don't
it
think you
and
can.
all that. Like, I think it'll just
The
look
CGI is
goofy.
probably gonna be crap.
Not just that, and then you got to take into effect that it's too dang long.
It's
A lot of people are gonna get tired of it.
It has, to
How
be,
would
it
you
has to be a 4-part miniseries for the first Naruto, and then it has to be a 7-part miniseries for Shippuden.
It'd
That's
probably
it.
have to be longer for the first one, honestly.
The first one, not really. I mean, you can cover a lot in 7 parts.
Yeah, but a couple arcs
Like
were
hour-long
kind
specials?
of longer. Like you could make the tuning exams alone 2 parts.
Oh yeah.
See, but also you also got to know like what to cut and what to like keep in the live adaptations. If you think about it, because
Yeah, but
'Cause
no
you
matter
can't
how
see
you,
and You can't insert-
that's what a lot of people don't understand about it either. They have to take into effect that you have to rewatch the show, read the manga, whatever it is, and you have to take out the most important aspects from that show and equip it into at least a 2-hour, 2.5-hour film. You can't just fit it all into like an hour-and-a-half movie like Death Note was.
see,
no,
but-
can't
and
do
that's
Too
why
much.
they don't work.
see, I think it would work in a Van Helsing style, like Van Helsing Ultimate, how it was 10 1-hour parts.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean that was.
I
easy.
think that could work for like live adaptations.
Yeah, but that's one of the cases where that particular anime was far and away better than the manga.
Yeah.
Like with everything that they changed, and that is so rarely gonna happen.
I just don't see another live adaptation working for any like large Shonen or big anime or manga. Maybe Berserk.
No.
I think Berserk could do it because it's already in shambles with the
No,
Berserk
animation.
can't even get it.
another good one that would be good for that would have to be Full Metal. If you look at it, a lot of people are complaining about the whitewashing thing, such as Death Note, Avion
the
Flux, freaking
See, but Death Note specifically said it was gonna be set
in Japan.
in America.
Yeah,
the
like
movie
that's
was.
the one. Like I understand the whitewashing argument, but it was a Western adaptation, and they put way ahead of time it was going to be in America. Like
So
if they were basing it still in Japan, yeah, then I think there's more of a point there. But they completely changed the setting and everything.
and also you also got to understand that like even in the original Death Note, not everyone was Japanese. L wasn't. L was from like
he was
England or
from
something?
Britain.
Yeah.
Britain.
So like I totally understand on that part, like the whitewashing and all that, but I mean like if you do a Western adaptation, then you kind of get a slide because they were never aiming to be a Japanese style, And I think
No, like I think the whole whitewashing thing, at least for Death Note, was blown way out of proportion. That's just my take, though. I think on Ghost in the Shell, it was a little bit more warranted.
Because I mean that whole the whole base for Ghost in the Shell takes place in Japan most of the time. And I mean, even the Major's name is in Japanese, which a lot of people really did hate. That Scarlett Johansson was the Major. In the end, I thought,
But
yeah,
wasn't
maybe
the
it'll
major?
work, but
But even the creator said like the Major wasn't an actual like Asian. He like it was just a cyborg.
exactly, he's a cyborg. But a lot of people still took into effect that, her
Really?
name's this way, she's Asian.
Yeah, I mean, it was never even
You're a
confirmed
cyborg. You
the
are no.
original
You're not a
work.
race.
And
I
here
don't
comes
know. I
Damien
think
Lillard
in
quoted
that
in
particular case,
that we
people
just-
just.
What?
I think it just with at least those two specific movies, people were just looking for things to argue and complain about. That's just me,
Well,
though.
that's the other thing.
Usually how it goes for movies too.
I think Westerners take it more to heart than actual Japanese when it comes to these things.
At least in America, anyway.
In America, yeah, let's say America, because honestly, in America, like nowadays, you can't even like assume a gender now without getting someone's like feelings riled up or something. So like
Exactly.
we take everything more like
Offensive.
yeah, more offensive, which is like this is probably one of the worst times in our generations to take anything offensive because we live in the age of the internet where most of the shit's fucking kappa, and like I just don't understand that because I mean like why would you dog on a fucking film this hardcore just because it's an adaptation of a fucking like a Eastern culture but turning into a Western.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one, since we're going back to that a little bit, I think the one light of adaptation that has a chance to be good is the Full Metal Alchemist one.
It might.
See, then did you hear about all the people? Did you hear about all the people talking about like how freaking since Japan's doing it, they're calling it yellow washing now? Have you heard about that?
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
It's so stupid.
Yellow
Like,
washing,
okay,
wow, that's just
Guaranteed, the setting is very Europe-esque,
Piss washing man.
but like I don't have a problem with that. Like it would be interesting to see a Western adaptation version of it because I think if any anime has a chance to be successful in a live adaptation, at least in a Western version, it would be Full Metal. But I don't have a problem with it being an all Asian cast.
honestly, I think Trigun could be a good adaptation in the Western.
Yeah, because that is a more Western feel on it.
That like Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
I thought Black Lagoon could be turned into a Western because they were, different ethnicities. That's
They're
like...
Have you guys seen The Reflection, actually?
Mm-mm.
No.
You guys haven't? Well, it just really come out. And it's in America, actually. Like, a cataclysm happened, people have special powers, but they're doing it in America, which is pretty cool, actually. So if they get an adaptation, that'll be a good one of that.
Another one that might have a chance to be decent if they ever decide to do one would be Death Parade.
Yes, I think Death Parade is a fucking
that would be a good
amazing anime. Could it be turned into a movie? I don't know.
It's possible. Well, it's not a guarantee, but the concept is not overly complicated. They don't have to use a lot of effects. Really, the thing that would sell it is setting good actors. Not even good actors. You could get away with decent actors, but make sure the tone is exactly the same. And honestly, it would get a pass.
What are you saying, Adam? Do you want to try out for it?
No.
No? He's like,
God, no. No.
I don't want to be criticized, man. Sorry.
Honestly, I think almost any anime that's gonna turn into a live adaptation, whether it be from like a Japanese point of view or a Western point of view, is always gonna get like widely criticized because there's always those traditionalists that just think like it works in anime form, but it won't work as a adaptation in film. Those are those kind of traditionalists, and some of them are right. I don't think Dragon Ball should be taken out to a live adaptation. Neither Naruto, Bleach, none of these big shit. Like My Hero, is it Academia? Whatever.
Or what call it? Attack on Titan?
Oh god.
Dang, dude, that was horrible.
I heard that was the most shittiest fucking adaptation.
Yeah.
You know, am I the only one who thinks season 2 is overrated?
I never watched it, so I think all of it's overrated.
I mean, guaranteed it's better than the first season, but it's still overrated because we still don't actually learn anything.
Yeah.
I think 37 episodes into a series, you should learn at least something. That, and you know, Mikasa did kind of cement herself into a god tier best girl, so finally, it took her long enough, but she did it.
Best girl. Whatever.
She's pretty good.
Tsubaki's
No.
moving in.
No.
She moved into number 2, my friend. Muramasa
No.
Sensei moves into number 7.
You know, in the next podcast, we should do an updated best girls list for everybody. Because I know mine's moved around.
Mine's been moving, dude.
Wait, is it personal or for the season?
Personal season would be
Mine would only be 3.
pretty hard, just because like I've only been able to watch a few series this season.
Not to mention,
Okay.
I'm catching up on a lot of old anime, so like I can't really do a new season. Like,
Yeah.
Adam recommends me like old anime from the past, so like I'll watch those instead of like the new animes. Like I keep up with Gamers and Aho Girl and, you know, My Hero Academia. All those.
I need to watch that too.
First season will get you
Ugh.
hooked about episode 6. I'll stand by that.
I'll say, I mean, I've never actually seen anything. I've just heard like that it's really good.
The first 3 episodes are like.
And apparently, there's this giant thing about a frog girl. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll check it out.
Fropo.
Which Rio loves.
Rio's like, he actually spray painted. It's like some sidewalk with the fucking thing.
No, like he makes we call it little.
Stickers.
Yeah. what do
Which you
call
can find
them?
on
Sticks.
Etsy. If you can find River's thing, go on Etsy. He sells pretty cool, like stickers and shit. Buy them. They're like $5. Do yourself a favor and buy one.
But no,
Yes.
I think for our updated best girls list, we should just do personal. Because I know my top 20's really moved around.
Dude.
I'm just sticking to top 10, dude. I can't move anyone to 11th or 12th spot. Like, I have to keep my shit prestigious. I have to keep it like Harvard.
What do you mean prestigious? It's trash.
Dude, y'all are
Oh.
fucking... Oh. Damien. You're using fighting words that I need to be settled on 1v1s.
Nah, we all know I'm not good at League though.
Shit, I'm not good against Adam and I 1v1 that fool.
Adam will be my.
I'll
Adam
be
will-
your Mr. Miyagi.
Yes, he will
Adam,
fight you instead of me.
I'll let
since
you
we
know.
have the same taste.
I'll let you know what's up. Damien cannot learn anything. It's impossible to teach him anything because he forgets it the next day.
It's true. Like no lie.
Yeah, I can work with this.
All I know is work and work. After that, it's all bullshit.
God damn it.
But no, especially like for me, like Mira Jane definitely moved up like 7 places from where
shit.
last time I had her on.
What?
She was at like number 12. She moved up to
Shit. I
like,
had my
number 5.
I lost my list actually, so I just might do a reset because I lost it.
I'll probably have to reset too. I gotta see what's going on. I do know for sure number 1 is Toka.
Oh, wait.
That's like undeniable.
We did a podcast about it actually, so
Dude, that
For those
run,
of you
that
who don't
run the mill
know.
podcast, I'm deleting it. Back in the day. No, I'm just kidding. I have
let
it
them
up
watch
on
it
there.
so they know our tastes changed.
Dude, our podcasts have changed super drastically since we like did them back in the day. We would try to play League and like podcasts and shit. That was like the worst thing to do. I think it's just so hard to play League and like focus and then like talk at the same time when I'm barely learning the game itself.
All you hear is keys typing like real fast. Like, I'm like, fuck.
Adam, you need to sauce your channel on here, bro. Since we're talking about this,
Mm-hmm.
sauce your channel, bro. Your eye spirit eye.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just put like I'll just send you a link or whatever, and we'll put it in the
Put it in-
description.
The adaptations.
I mean, all my channel is like League gameplay. I'll do Hearthstone and Diablo this week, maybe BioShock, and
Ooh.
on my other channel is where I do Let's Plays and anime reviews.
And that's called.
Yeah, it's called the Ultimate Senpai Gamers channel with my roommate.
There you go. I will be on. I don't know what podcast. I'm doing a podcast for that channel or your channel.
My channel. We'll do one for mine.
I'll be doing podcasts for Adam's channel, so if you ever like get a chance to get on there, go ahead and look him up. I'll be on there. Hopefully one of these days I'll jump on his Ultimate Senpai Gamers reviews or whatever, see what's going on with that.
Yeah, we'll definitely get you on there. Or I will.
I mean,
for like reviews and whatnot, I'll definitely get you on there.
Definitely, if you come by, I definitely need to get you in a podcast in studio, which is just my room. But I like to call it a studio.
Show you the place.
Yeah, I'll show you the place. You'll just prop a chair next to me and we'll just talk into the same microphone. Let's just do it like that.
And while you guys are so close, kissing each other, I bet.
Oh, God.
God.
Keith.
Why do you gotta...
Just Keith.
Oh, my God. I gotta bring in the gay stuff.
Yeah, dude. You're Naruto.
No matter.
Just have an accidental bump kiss.
I'm not gonna lie, watch when Adam comes down, Damien's gonna be legit going to my house like 24/7.
I might.
He's gonna be like, "Yo, bro, I'm at the house." I'm like, "Dude, it's 7 a.m. I'm outside."
I'm at the house.
I brought beer.
Let me in.
Poor Adam, dude. Adam's gonna get like drunk off this Texas beer.
I don't know, man. I live in the microbrew capital of the world, so I'm pretty good.
We can take it to World of Beer. We'll take you.
Oof.
We can do something.
Just straight up give him a Belgian beer.
Because let's get it real. Like, when you're gonna come over here, it's gonna be a fucking shit death town. It's like a ghost town over here, dude. You could probably you could circle around the entire city within like 5 minutes.
Just let us wine and dine you, man.
Yeah, we'll have to
Texas beer.
We'll put on the meat on the grill, bro, and there's not much to do in Denver City. I should have said this town, but it's not much to do here. Fuck it, y'all can find me. I don't give a fuck.
You guys can come down here and find me.
Yeah, find me.
Just like Adam has to find him.
Don't try to break in my house though. I'll pop a cap in you for sure.
He does have a shotgun.
I got one too, so this will work. Make things interesting. Get off my lawn, boy.
Get off my lawn.
The heck did I miss?
You missed a lot, actually.
All I heard was I got a shotgun. I'll pop a cap in you and all that. That's all I heard.
Oh god.
So I guess I'm good.
Well, it's because
escalated.
Adam said he might come by in the spring to visit. So.
Dude, it's gonna be horrible. We're gonna have to wine and dine him too.
I'm telling you, dude. You gotta tell us if there's like a convention in Michigan. Me and Damien will fucking fly out there or drive.
We usually get 3 or 4 a year.
Like, you just gotta let us know, and so I can save up money and fly my ass out to Michigan.
Just crash at his place or something?
You could just crash at my place because like 2 of the conventions are both like a half hour away from where I live.
Good old Kalamazoo.
Mm-hmm. I don't care. People can come find me.
Yeah, dude. You live in a city with like 50,000 at least. I live in a city with like 4,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's a college town.
So is mine, dude. A lot of kids go to college and come back home. we had Denver City University in Level N. Honestly, that's what it's called. There's this community college called South Plains College, and they call it Denver City University because about like 95% of like every Denver City graduate goes to the SPC their first couple years.
Jeez.
I fortunately did not join the tradition. I went to New Mexico instead and went to school, where I met Mr. Dummy Damien over here.
Yeah, dude, I was probably drunk that whole time.
Damien was even my first friend. Honestly, I didn't even know about Damien. The only person I really talked to was Isaac. I didn't really start talking to Damien until last year.
And then
now you two are best friends.
I guess. I'm just taking
That-
I'm just taking Isaac's place since Isaac left this fool.
Yep, I just been replaced.
Isaac is nowhere to be found.
Now that he has a kid.
But
Wait.
yes.
Oh yeah, never mind. Adam, just go to the wedding. Come on.
Yeah, Adam.
Come down there and Gordon Ramsay this shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just make fun of my cooking.
We were
'cause
talking about that
I think-
earlier.
I
Fucking
think we
Gordon
are
Ramsay
we do have to
Benson.
cook some rib or some brisket. I think, Steven.
The lobster is so raw, it is still
You're-
singing under the sea.
You're really gonna trust me with? You're really gonna trust me on the grill again, dude? I don't know. I threw up like 6 times that fucking night after I hit the grill.
Because you're a baby, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I
That's
don't
that
know.
mix you did.
Yeah, I mix drinks like I was.
Can't do that. You're
I
not
mixed
me.
drinks like I
Stop.
fucking was in the Colombian cartel, dude. Not giving a fuck about life. I was just like tequila, sure. Slink, beer,
Beer?
slink. And then like I ate like 3 plates of fucking just good shit. And then like I'm sitting there, I was like, man, I'm fucking
You
sick.
threw up. What we call it? Isaac threw up.
Isaac was still drunk after he threw up. I threw up and I was like sober. Isaac was like, yeah, bro, I just threw up. Ha! And then like just went back to his normal stuff. I was like, what the fuck?
And me just in my chair
Where'd that
saying,
tissue paper come from?
"Boy, you're so young."
Shalako was like the most sober like saint at that party. He was like a nun, just giving us
Shut up.
blessings. While we're just throwing up.
With his holy water.
Gracias
Just-
a Dios, mijo. And I'm like, ugh.
Ay,
No.
Exorcist, holy water.
Damien was like the only person who. Damien fell asleep like 6
Oh, I did.
times.
I was tired. I was working.
I
Damn it.
lost a 3v3. Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Isaac got tilted.
Adam, close your ears.
Oh no.
I lost to level 3 and I lost to Shalako and Isaac.
Okay.
Wait, we did do another match and we won.
Oof. Yeah, but the pain that Isaac decided to talk shit and then like how quiet he was after I aced him.
And then I started talking shit, and then it was like, oh shit.
Start talking shit.
Everybody,
Yeah, that was the icing on the cake, dude. Was like Damien was talking the most shit out of all of us, dude. He's like, I'm your fucking dad. Just like typing it over and over again in chat.
because it took like, I only had like 3 deaths, because it took me a while to die too. I needed to die.
He was like Vel'Koz, the only champion he knows how to play. Just balling out with Vel'Koz.
Just spamming his long range attacks.
Honestly, I thought that fight was alright. I kind of knew McGregor was gonna get his ass whooped.
I mean, there was still hope that he would.
Did you get that skin though, Steven?
No,
They
Rio
were talking
hasn't
about
paid
that?
me, that cheap Filipino.
His
Motherfucker.
text was like, "Where's my skin, bitch?"
For real, Rio, if you watch this fucking podcast, you cheap bastard, you owe me a fucking skin, I think.
I think
Where is
really.
Rio?
I think
Like, did
He
he, like,
does.
die again?
Dude, Rio dies from talking. You know, he has his own podcast. I'm
Oh,
not
he's doing
even
his
gonna
podcast
lie.
with what's his name with
Edgar.
Shion.
Yeah, with Edgar, dude. I actually need to like hit him up and ask him about like their channel so I can sauce them up. Cause they actually have a decent like podcast. I'm not even gonna lie. I was listening to some of it when he was here.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm like, shit. They do one every Saturday though.
Oh yeah,
Like when they have time.
that's when Rio's alive is on Saturdays. You have to catch Rio on a Saturday, or if not, you'll never catch him. He'll just meme you with like 40 like YouTube videos.
I would say we should try and get your weekly podcast going again.
Oh hey, it's Project Shion. That's what the channel is.
So you want to start doing weekly podcasts again, Adam? Are you ready for that?
Oh shit.
Let's go.
What?
Let's go for it.
Dude, I don't know if I can announce that right now.
Which means Damien needs to have a beer ready at all times.
Just like,
Boy, there's a bottle in my drawer
oh my
at
god,
all times.
There is a bottle with podcast written on it.
just like
Shit, I'm gonna write that right now actually.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
I I'll definitely try to do at least one
I
podcast
lied.
every week. Me and
There's four bottles.
Shalako. I think Shalako later on we need to do our podcast too.
The MHA ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna rewatch a couple episodes and then I'll hit you up later on tonight for the.
Okay.
All right, I got four
There's
bottles.
only,
And
I think there's only one more episode this
Lost
season.
Scars.
They're supposed to go to 24.
Okay.
I
Or maybe
think
they
they're already on
surprise us, dude. I think we'll talk about it more, but I think they surprise us with more episodes. We'll talk about it more on the podcast. We don't want to give our friends inside information of what we're talking about.
you already are.
Not necessarily.
No, we've only done one podcast, and I thought it went well. We just didn't remember any of the fucking characters.
That's about right.
I'm still holding on to the podcast where Damien fell asleep. It's gonna be a meme sooner or later.
Dude, it was so boring.
Adam, you should have been there, dude. Damien was like pressing the entire night about a podcast, and I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I'm not feeling one. Like, I don't want to do one. But like Damien was like, podcast bro, like every 30 minutes.
Like the past, it's like
It
every
wasn't
day,
every
wasn't
30
it? It's like
minutes.
every past day.
Yeah, remember? Because I kept telling you, I was like, me and Shalako did this badass podcast, and then like Damien got butthurt. So like for 3 days he was like, podcast bro, and I'm like, nah man, not today. And then finally,
Because I needed to.
I got tired of
dude.
it, so I was like, all right, fuck, we'll do a podcast. And then like 45 minutes in, Damien doesn't know what he's talking about. He falls asleep on the podcast. I got the
I did.
ice cream man on the side of my road blasting their song.
I was tired, dude. I'm like, fuck. I'm about to fall asleep.
Oh man, that podcast was probably one of like the best podcasts. Damien didn't fall asleep. It was actually a decent one. We were talking about some like who the real Spider-Man was, which I still think is Tobey Maguire. You can't.
It's easily Tobey Maguire, dude.
If Adam, who's the real Spider-Man?
I
Peter
can't
Parker.
answer that because
Obvious.
I absolutely, utterly despise every single Spider-Man movie.
And on that
Dang,
note,
really?
guys, thanks for watching. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I just can't do it. I dislike Tobey Maguire as an actor, and the new guy is better, but I still don't like it.
Childish Gambino should have been the new Spider-Man. I was still rocking
Oh.
for that.
Who should have?
As Miles.
Childish Gambino.
As Miles, what's his
Oh,
name?
it's Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you paid attention in the Homecoming movie, I don't know if y'all seen it. If you pay attention, this stuff really doesn't count as a spoiler, more of an Easter egg. He plays his uncle.
Really?
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he plays Miles. He plays Miles' uncle.
I didn't watch it, so.
Yeah, it's just an Easter egg. It's not really a spoiler.
Mm.
I mean, it really doesn't count as a spoiler in my opinion.
See, but for like Donald Glover to become Spider-Man, they can't they have to stray away from like the high school theme.
They
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though about
Like Donald's
Miles.
like fucking
It's the high school.
35. You can't have like a 35-year-old dude with chest hair rocking out in fucking high school.
Considering but then you also got to consider the fact that Michael Jackson wanted to buy out Spider-Man just so he could make the movie and play him.
Dude, that would have turned into like the best meme ever. You know, like just Spider-Man, just like some shit.
No,
Like
they're
that.
just ignorant.
Every time he shoots a wave, he goes, oh!
God damn. I think we just hit the hour mark. Let me just see.
Did we, boys?
Yeah, let's wrap this chimichanga up, boys.
All right, Deadpool, calm down.
What?
And Shalako pulled away from it for like 40
Said,
freaking minutes.
All right, Deadpool, calm down.
Like, dude, honestly, Shalako, I didn't know if you're gonna be back in time or not. And then Adam was like, "Let's just do a podcast." And then, even before we even started the podcast, I had like 40 minutes of just like technical difficulties. So
I mean, that would have saved you. 'Cause I was only at the haircut. I was only at my cousin's place for like freaking maybe in 45 minutes.
yeah, but me
And
and
then I played like. And whenever I texted Isaac, said I was heading home was whenever I already gotten out.
yeah,
I could have waited. No, I'm just kidding. That's fine.
could have.
I'm joking.
We could have, but I didn't want these dank memes.
Every day.
Anyways,
I'm gonna school Adam tomorrow on his podcast about who the best Naruto characters were and everything.
that's gonna be a podcast I'm gonna really look forward to doing.
Sounds good.
Do a pre-Shippuden podcast and then a Shippuden podcast.
Am I in both of them? Because I am down for both.
You are my co-host. You have to be on there, and then we need to get Damien in here.
Dude, we can't get
fuck.
Damien into Naruto. You know who you need to get into Naruto, like pre-Shippuden? Isaac.
Dude.
Isaac watched the pre-Shippuden though.
That's what I'm saying. Like you should get it like pre-Shippuden.
Yeah.
Because like if you go Shippuden, he doesn't know anything about the anime. But pre-Shippuden, he's actually like real knowledgeable in it.
That's a shame. Like I would argue, like objectively, pre-Shippuden is the much better anime, but Shippuden can be
We'll
way
see.
more enjoyable.
We'll
at
save that
times.
tomorrow. We'll save that for tomorrow. I have a different view on the pre-Shippuden.
All right.
But thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment if you would like to. And please tell us how bad we suck or how good we are. Once again, keep a lookout for Adam's channel. I don't know the last time he posted a video. Sooner or later, he might post another one.
Later down the line, fuck it.
We need to do a live stream
Whenever
on
I have
PS4. We honestly all need to do like a Battlefield live stream if we all have PS4s.
Oh, Adam should get Destiny. They want to do a Destiny one.
Which means Steven needs to get one.
If we do that, I want it on PC though. I don't want it like on PS4 or Xbox.
Oh, come on. Man.
Come on,
Well, I
man.
play it. Well, the only reason I'm playing it on Xbox because my brother-in-law and then Isaac too. So
Ah, why don't we do Smite? Fuck.
I don't like Smite. I don't know if I want to play it. I think it's just.
Because Isaac has it, Shalako, I know you have it, and then we have other friends on it, so fuck, that would be actually pretty funny.
Okay, if we do Destiny 2, I have to buy it on PS4.
Yeah, just get it on the PS4. If you get it on the PS4, I will change my pre-order to PS4.
Oh.
Alright, I'll get it.
not saying no to that. I'm just saying no because of what I just did.
Better switch it. Adam. Yeah, so I guess since we're describing new content, just look out for new content. I definitely need to get back into the PS4 and, go back into my God mode days on the controller. But I might have to bring out
The only new game I will get for my PS4 comes November.
What's that one? Battlefront?
Kingdom Heart?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kingdom Heart? Battlefront, okay.
Kingdom Heart or Battlefront or Kingdom Hearts doesn't come out the next year, dude.
no.
Or Assassin's Creed Boy.
That's how hardcore I get into games. But
Nah, dude, I'm getting that on my Xbox.
the only game that I'm in love with right now is called League of Legends, and that's all I really care about.
Good.
And content ham for League of Legends is not coming out until I get better, that's for sure.
Nah, come on, man. Come on.
Okay, maybe I'll cheese one with Adam here and there, it just depends.
And don't forget, they're changing the
pretty
rules
much
up now.
upload everything.
Adam's like a super hardcore with his League channel. I need to get back into that. Today was not my day going like fucking.
Dang, I was gonna ask you, Adam, what you thought about
wish-
the rule changes.
I wish the recording didn't fuck off because that would have been a great video of you just screaming for like an hour.
Dude, I was upset.
I had the perfect name and everything. League of Manly Screams.
I was so mad, dude. I told Shalako to kill himself like 4 times. I almost,
I don't remember this.
yeah, dude. I was like, you were talking shit to me. I was just like, kill yourself, and then everyone's like, oh shit, Steven's tilted. I'm like, yes, I'm tilted.
Steven, are you okay?
Just getting murdered out there, dude. Like Timo mid, who does that? Like I'm even getting tilted right now just thinking about that. I'm like, come on, man. Like Timo mid, like top, I understand. Bottom, I understand, but you gonna throw me a Timo mid? Like you can't even throw me a bone out there to look good on YouTube. I'm like 0-9. Saucing up like a fucking.
Oh man, that's
That's
too
the
bad.
Then they said they wanted to report you too.
Oh yeah, they'll
You fed-
report Echo because he fed me. I'm like, shut up, Timo player. The only reason you were good this game is because you're fucking playing Timo. Like, what do? Spam R and throw down a fucking Q on me? Like, yeah, of course you're gonna fucking win.
And then another game, they want to report Adam because he lost connection.
Oh yeah,
His
dude.
computer crashed.
That was even a worse game. I was out there like, maybe Damien can land a grand entrance here and there. This fool's like Wing a fucking minion. And I'm just like, oh god. I got hooked by Thresh, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Just getting tilted about this shit. But yeah, just Like, comment, subscribe. Yo, guys, want to say anything at the end?
I
I wasn't here. I
Uh,
wasn't here for the podcast. Have a good day.
Shalako will be on the podcast here in a minute, probably in the next couple hours. We'll get one thrown down or tomorrow. What time do you work
Watch
tomorrow?
out for.
11:30, then 5.
Okay. But we'll have a podcast sooner or later. But thanks for watching, guys. Just want to say one more thing. Amelia's the best girl. Subaki's best